to show you how to speed on through life.
With some fiercely fast speed hacks. Hack 1, how to read a book at the speed of light. Focus your eyes in the middle of the sentence and then use your peripheral vision, or the parts on either side of your eye line, to read the rest of the sentence. That way, when you're reading, your eyes only scan down the page instead of side to side. But it does take a bit of practice though. Hack 2, how to eat a chicken wing so it looks like you drank it. So gross. Hold the chicken wing between two hands. Pinch either side and find which side has the bigger bone. Hold it tightly, give it a twist. Ta-da! Now you can eat your wing. Hack 3, how to heal sunburn quickly. The fastest way to heal sunburn is not to get sunburn at all. But if you do, it's not ice cubes and it's certainly not a hot shower to draw out the heat. The swiftest way to fix your burn is using aloe vera gel and lots of it. I think that's enough. Hack 4, the speediest way to empty a water bottle. Spin the water bottle so it forms a tornado. That stops air bubbles from forming and messing up the water flow, so it just drops out. Hack 5, how to tie your shoelaces rapidly. Make 2 bunny's ears, the laces, tie them together, pull tight, done. 3.2 seconds, boom. That was super speedy, so let's see that again in slow motion. That is my 5 speed hacks complete, race goers. Now to make my fastest exit ever. Bye!
Okay, I think I'm getting a lot faster, but this time I'm going to really bring the body in tight and maybe close my eyes. Not because I'm scared, but because it's going to make me go faster.
I've never been to the snow, but all the movies and carols make it seem like a magical, delicate winter wonderland, where people are dashing through the snow like a one-horse open sleigh.
I'm definitely not dashing anywhere. I'm moving at the pace of a sloth.
Oh, me too.
Well, you know, there's got to be a better way. Do you want to try a few things out?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
I think the quickest way is to walk along the snow, treading lightly, trying not to sink. I'm trying to move quickly.
Okay, see you next week, Sam. So I've seen people walking around with snowshoes and they look like tennis rackets. So I'm going to strap them to my feet, see what happens. Guess. Genius. Alrighty. These are stopping me from sinking into the snow because they have a larger surface area than my normal boots. Woohoo! Ah! I can do anything in these. Game, set, and match. gonna have to find another way.
All right, definitely the fastest. Snowboard, motor transport. I'm gonna win this race. See you later.
Snowboards are great when travelling down a slope or mountain, but without that downhill momentum, the board stops. Oh no, I really thought these would work, but they were very quick.
So this is all right.
Wait a second, can you hear that?
Is that Dot?
That's not wolves you're hearing. Some furry friends have arrived to help with our challenge. These cute little pups are called huskies. They are great at two things, making a lot of noise and running through the snow.
What? Check. Okay.
Huskies have been used for hundreds of years for travelling long distances through the snow. They were even used to reach the South Pole.
Off break.
Just like wolves, huskies find strength in packs. And a pack like this one can reach top speeds of 45 kilometres an hour.
Up!
So it looks like in our challenge, huskies are the quickest way through the snow. They're definitely the most fun anyway. Woohoo! Mash, mash!
Usually at an amusement park, the roller coaster is the blockbuster ride that has the most people scared. Its height, combined with its speed and a few twists and turns, makes most people nervous. The coolest thing about a roller coaster is that it goes so fast and has so many twists and turns, but it doesn't have an engine propelling it along. It relies solely on the conversion of potential to kinetic energy. Roller coasters, some love them, some hate them, and they're constantly reaching new heights, literally, as well as getting bigger and faster. Oh. It's really high. Oh, I can see my house. Oh, Mommy! Oh, man! Whoa! Oh, this is nice. This is good. I can do this. Oh! Wow! Oh, I did it! So cool. Can we go again? Roller coasters are really complicated. So I'm here with Brett, who's a roller coaster engineer. So how did you become a roller coaster engineer, Brett?
I came into the park one day. I looked around and I really liked what I seen, and I thought that'd be great for my trade. I had the skills to do that job. So I went home, I looked on the internet, on the job sites, and there just happened to be a job there. I applied for it. 3 days later, here I am.
What do you do every day?
Our day starts at 5 in the morning.
Wow.
We spend 3 to 4 hours checking every ride thoroughly. So we start from top to bottom, head to toe. We check every aspect of every ride. When the park's open, a lot of the guests don't realise how much work is going on back of house. So we have a really big workshop back there, and we are constantly rebuilding and servicing parts of roller coasters throughout the year.
So how does this roller coaster get so fast when it doesn't even have an engine?
Purely gravity. We've got two systems. One, we have a chain lift,
Okay.
which will lift you up an angled lift to a point where you roll off. That point would be the highest point of the whole coaster, so you are sure to roll back through the humps and bumps and make it back to the station. Now, the other type of system we have is a launch coaster.
Okay.
So it's basically put on a launch system, and it sends you at speed out through a door, a hole, up to the first bump, and then it's gravity from there on.
Wow. You get to ride the roller coaster every day?
Part of our test runs each morning on the roller coasters is to ride the roller coaster.
Oh, wow, that's heaps.
So the person signing off the ride needs to ride it and guarantee that it is okay.
So when you're riding the roller coaster, what exactly are you looking for?
We're mainly listening for sound and vibration, make sure there's no unusual noises,
Okay.
there's no rattles, there's no grinds and bumps.
That can be a sign of a bigger problem.
That could be a sign of a problem.
So you work with them every day. What do you think makes a good roller coaster?
I think speed.
Yeah, speed, of course.
I think the length of the roller coaster is quite important because you get to enjoy it for longer, obviously. The G-forces have to be within a range to be safe to the human body, so obviously not too many crazy forces there going on, so especially for the little ones.
So how long can they go for?
As high as you can build them. Otherwise, you need propulsion methods to keep that ride going.
So if I wanted to build my own roller coaster, how would I start designing one?
Maths and science are the main two skills you would need to design a roller coaster. All your angles, or your inclines, or your helixes, your length of your track, your speeds, your momentums, your velocities. It's all mathematics.
So what's a helix?
A helix is basically the angle between the two rails of a roller coaster, and that determines its direction just by changing the angles.
Thanks so much, Brett. Can I have another go?
Not a problem. You definitely can have another go. You want me to strap you in?
Please do. Let's go.
Woo! Down. Seatbelt in.
Cheers, mate.
Okay, good to go.
Awesome.
Going really fast is all about getting a good start. So in this one, I'm gonna really tuck the body in, click 3 times, and try to keep that thing in the middle of the water slide and ask the attendant for a nice big push at the start.
Nathan, you want to kick off your back foot.
Kick off the back foot, yeah.
Have a go.
I love swimming, but I'm not very good at it. Dave Pease at the AIS is going to give me some top tips for my swimming techniques.
Hi, my name is Dave Pease. I'm the National Lead for Biomechanics at the Australian Institute of Sport, and my job is to oversee all the biomechanical support that we give to all our athletes at the AIS.
Biomechanics is the study of movement for elite athletes. It's used to improve technique and reduce injury.
To use swimming as an example, one of the main things that we'll look at are the athlete's starts and turns. And the principal way that we do that is by putting an instrumented starting block. This is what we call our wet plate system. So it's got force plates on here that we connect to a computer in combination with about 8 cameras. So we've got a few underwater over here, some above water there, and all that goes into the computer. And from that, we can look at how hard they're pushing on the block when they do their starts, and then how far they're going, what angle they leave the block at, all designed around getting their performance better. For each athlete, there is an optimum way to travel through the air during the start, but we try to work with each one to work out exactly what that is. So we really have to fine-tune every athlete to get the most out of their performance. Okay, so one of the biggest changes over the last several years has been the importance of underwater kicking off the starts and turns. So swimmers want to be able to just kick those first 15 meters as fast as they can, because they can actually go faster underwater than they can on the surface. So your average freestyler will take about 30 to 35 strokes per lap, and then we'll also look at the number of breaths they take. So a sprinter is going to take 1, they could go as low as no breaths or as many as 2, whereas a distance swimmer will probably breathe every 2 or 3 strokes throughout the whole lap that they swim. Another thing that we do look at a lot is the technique that they use during their turns. So similar to what we do with the starts, we have instrumented sections that we can put into the wall that allow us to measure the force that they push with on the wall, as well as where their feet are. So most people know the cross on the wall, so you want to try to have your toes just above that. So things like that allow us to see how well they've set themselves up, so when they leave the wall, we know they're in the best possible position, going as fast as they possibly can. Another key aspect of the perfect lap for the athletes is making sure that with the strokes that they're taking, they end up before each turn, and when they actually come in to finish the race, that they're finishing right on the end of a stroke, so there's no wasted motion at all. We want them to carry their speed all the way to the wall. From a biomechanical point of view, the thing I'm most interested in with the swimmers is trying to make them as efficient at any given speed. So the faster we can get them to swim using less energy, the better they're going to be. They're just going to have more capacity to go even faster.
Thanks, Dave. That should help me when they call me for the next Olympics.
The peregrine falcon falcon is one of the most widespread birds in the world, and they are seriously good at diving. So good, in fact, that humans have trained them to hunt for them, and they've been using them for thousands of years. They average 40 to 50 kilometres per hour when they're not even trying. But when they put their foot down, they can fly at over 110 kilometres per hour when they're chasing prey. You can't even drive that fast on the road. You have to be on a highway or a motorway. Imagine being able to fly that fast. Wow.
So how are you going with your speed training, Nate?
I'm going pretty good, Jackie. My times are getting a little bit faster, but I've come up with a brilliant idea.
Okay.
I'm going to build a jetpack.
What?
A jetpack.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I'm going to build it so it straps onto me. You can start it up, obviously, because I can't,
Mate,
pull
that
the
sounds really
cord.
dangerous.
No, it's going to get me down the water slide really, really fast.
I'm worried about you, Nate.
Okay, so if I don't do that, maybe I just make the sounds, brum, 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 brum.
I think the best part about summer is definitely the water slides.
No, it's not. It's about beating your mates on water slides. Hot tip for you guys at home, always pick the red one because it goes faster, or the orange one, well, close enough to red.
I don't think that's scientifically accurate, Nathan.
Yes it is, Jackie. I can prove it.
Well, I know a scientist called Taylor, and she knows all about gravity and friction, the two forces that affect you on a water slide.
Hey guys. Hey Taylor. So I heard you guys want to be speed shooters?
Hey, what's your language, girl?
Nathan, a speed shooter is an athlete that goes really fast on a water slide. And it's all about science. So gravity pulls you down the slide and friction slows you down while you're going down the slide. So if you want to go the fastest, you should minimize your friction, maximize your gravity. But don't just take my word for it. Let's go check it out.
That's right. Check out the red lane. Red lane. Yeah. Wait up. Red slide, red slide, red slide, red slide, red slide.
Okay guys, so water slides work by using the water to help reduce the friction between your body and the slide.
Right, so the more water you have, the faster you'll go?
Yeah, exactly. If you tried to go down a water slide without any water, you wouldn't really go anywhere at all. Even on a red slide, Nathan.
See, Jackie, red slide.
So baggy swimmers can actually slow you down, but tight swimmers might give you a slight advantage.
Yes! Short shots are making a comeback!
Here's another important thing if you want to reduce friction. Try to limit the amount of your body that's actually coming in contact with the slide.
So tight core, but relax all your other muscles? That seems hard.
Yeah, so if you try arching your back, tensing your core, crossing one ankle over another, then in the end you have one heel and your shoulder blades touching the slide. And that hugely reduces the amount of your body that friction's actually acting upon.
So I don't need to go and get all crafty and create some kind of levitating system?
And I don't know who's heavier out of the two of you, but being heavier can help you out on a water slide. Because velocity is just the result of mass and speed. So if you're a bit heavier, it might give you a bit of an edge over the competition.
Well, I did have a burger and chips to lunch, so that's something, right?
I'm not totally sure about that.
All right, let's do this, Jackie, going down. Red lane for me. Whoop, whoop, short shorts.
Let's talk more action. Let's do this.
Two talented young speed shooters. Which one will take home the prize?
Ready, set, go!
And the winner is Nathan.
I told you, wet one wins.
It's only because you're heavier than me.
That's true, actually.
So here are a few tips if you want to beat your friends on a water slide. Be streamlined, minimize your contact with the slide, and be heavier.
Yeah, a lot heavier.